When you say burst, you're just coming in. You're coming in with a flurry.
Here. I hit you. Start working around. Keep working. Keep working. Keep working. Keep working. Come on. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Now you get behind me. Welcome to Learning Martial Arts. My name is Roger Grimes.
And I'm Greg.
And today we're going to do is more sparring. I know we've been back and forth with sparring and jiu-jitsu, but there's a tournament coming up that Greg wants to do his first tournament, so I want to work a little more sparring with him today. So we got some good stuff today, working some basic stuff. It'll be fun. I gave Greg a little briefing on what we were doing, but not all. So I hope you guys enjoyed this with us.
Let's do it. Let's
Do it. All right, so stay right where you're at. Stay there. This is what we're going to work on, is Chinese sword. Go forward with Chinese sword. Good. Now come back, do the other foot. Okay, now we're going to go Chinese sword to the corner. Since you want to do left-handed first, go to that corner. Come into this corner. Try that again? Yeah, there you go. All right, so let's go over that again. Chinese sword front. You can do your left first. Here we go. Left, come on back. Right, come on back. Corner, corner. Okay, now go to this side over here with the left hand. Go. No, the side.
Set.
Left. In chop. There you go. Come on back over here this side. So that covers pretty much 180 degrees of movement from standing here. You notice we don't teach techniques from the corners?
No, and I have to think. That's why you actually have to think when you're going to the side.
So we teach techniques.
Straight on, or
Yeah. So where are our attacks coming from when we teach techniques? Front, back, sides. Sometimes the left side, sometimes the right side. Okay, so now if you could do it from the front and the side, you could take the corners. If you could do it from the side to the back, you could take the corners. So we got the technique opening cowl. Do you remember that one? Chinese L choke, blackout punch, the guys behind you. Yeah. So then you got your attacking the wall, blackout punch. Well, the guys in front of you, but look, we're kind of almost doing the corner. So we are teaching you that stuff and you don't realize. Come on, a little bit, come on. So now what I want you to do is the Chinese sword. Or here, go left side first. All right, go. Block, chop, come on back. Right, block, chop, come on back. Corner, right here, corner. Good, come on back. So 1:30, come on back. 9 o'clock. Where is that? Hey, all right, come on back up here. Okay, so now that takes care of that. What about the back end? For me to sit there and try to do Chinese sword, that's not going to be very intelligent. So, oh, look, you got a Japanese sword. You're a smart guy.
I heard it somewhere.
You heard it somewhere. So now let's go to the side here with Japanese sword. Let's go to this side, Japanese sword. Go to this side. There you go. Go to this corner, Japanese sword. No, right here. Go, Japanese sword. Good, come on back. Go to this corner, Japanese sword. No, Japanese. There you go. Good. All right, come on back. Check it out. Behind you. Go. Japanese sword. Good. Come on. Turn around. Japanese sword. Okay, so now you have to kind of look. So where's your vision at? You got just past 180 degree vision usually. 180 if you don't have really good peripheral. If you have terrible peripheral, you still got like this. So as long as you can do this, I do this while I took out this vision. I grew over here. So now that goes to my next point. Now for the next point is the right leg back. Fighting stance here. Watch this. Turn it sideways here. Now, look at this. Move it. Keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. Back there. Do that again. Do that again. Don't drop that hand. Just keep it in front of you. To put this in reality here, faced, is a lot of times guys will be trying to get me, and they're like all younger guys I've sparred over the years, and then they know that every time they come in close, I hit them. So they try to play these around behind me or around me. They're trying to work these angles around me. Instead of me sitting there going here, they switch, I switch. They go over here, I'm switching feet. Now, come over here, Greg, for my. I hit you. Start working around. Keep working, keep working, keep working, keep working. Come on, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Now you get behind me. Knowing what you could use from any position. Techniques, we got things front, back. Alright, look, back. Sides, side. Alright, turn, back. I mean, you've got these things you could use from back here. Check it out. Boom, elbow. Boom. Alright, so let's go with the first part of this. So let's go into fighting stance here. Now look at this. Back fist is you don't move your feet. So you turn more side stance for the sake of this drill. Rotate like this as you bend this knee in. Look how much more range you got. Okay, so now coming back, rotate this one. Look how much range you got. It's not a spinning back fist at this point. Because all I'm doing is leaning out of the way. But you have more than 180 now on your hand.
And as you've been working with me, and I appreciate this because as you've mentioned, everything with me has been straight on. I have not looked at angles. I've not taken any approach to that. Anticipation, and that's one thing that I've got to expand from straight on to 360.
Yeah.
So this is huge.
So this is something I really gravitated to, is expanding my range without using all my footwork.
That minimizes your exposing of yourself, correct? I mean, you're minimizing an opening.
Well, I don't know about all that, but I'm timing you as you come in and I'm hitting you. You know, I leave openings on purpose. I do. I mean, unless a guy starts nailing me, then I'm going to close it up. But I do it on purpose because usually guys are coming from there to here. Come at me. How many times we train techniques from here? I don't like to train with techniques with my hands down, but I could be here. So as long as I'm like this, I'll leave an opening. Then you go, oh, opening. Well, first off, I'm pretty fast at, reading you. So from that distance, come on now. At this point in my game, come on. But get your guard up. You think I'm going to have my hand here? Go punch me in the head. All right, watch this. Reach all the way. Okay, really get it. So you're here. Hold it there. Say you got that range to punch through me.
I'm toast. Yeah.
Well, I don't know about toast, but I'm not getting hit if I time that right. So you have a real fast jab. I'm not doing that now. Real fast jab. Go. Now I'm blocking this way. Boom, I can roll it. And I still do this, but this time I'm having my hands here. Go to punch me in the face. See this? But look, I can still see you. See you. See. Here I can see, here I can see. Kick your knee out for the street. Things like that.
You can't do that in sparring. I mean, for point fighting, can I do that?
If you want to get disqualified.
Okay, I didn't know. That's a disqualification. I need to learn some of that stuff as well.
All right, so get your stance here. Your hands are up. All right, so back fist. So from here, bring your foot more side stance for now. Stay there. So here, instead of just reaching the arm, shift the body a little bit like I showed you. Yeah, so you're shifting. Okay, so that's not me just doing here and, look at me. I'm here. Go. Here we go. I'm trying to step around you to come in and hit. So look at me. Keep your eyes on the big picture. Keep that peripheral vision out. Good. So do it again. So now that you're adjusting, don't need to. All right, so
Which
I was just testing you.
Should I not
have
have
back fist, right? It could work, but here, check it out. The drill I'm trying to do, just throw a jab. Throw a jab. Throw a jab. Throw a jab. Throw a back fist. Throw a jab with this hand. Throw a jab. Back fist. Back fist. Back fist. Back. Twist a little bit. Yeah. So now you kind of run out of hands at that point.
That's when it's.
Then you can use your leg or move. I mean, you don't have to stay true to the. We're going to take a brief moment from the video. I just want to say, if you didn't pick up my book, Lessons from the Cage yet, what are you waiting for? You can get it in paperback or you get an ebook. Where can you get this? That is a wonderful question. You can get it on Amazon. You can get it on Kindle. You can get it on the Apple Books. You can even buy it in Barnes & Noble. I've even seen it on the Target app and the Walmart app. But check it out. Just Google it if you don't know. Lessons from the Cage, Life Lessons from MMA, Roger Grimes. Now back to the program. Now that you switch stance, make sure you're on that side stance for now. No, sideways. There you go. No, like this. Be a side horse. There you go. A fighting horse, more like. Alright, so just because we're doing this drill, like I said, you don't have to stay true to drill all the time. This is just a drill. Just to expand your horizon. This isn't gold. I love it when I showed something and people take it so serious and then I use it against them. They're like, what went wrong? You took it too literal. To the T, too literal, and then you expose yourself. No. These are just drills that help you expand your mind, your horizon. Just like the techniques are there to expand your mind, your horizon. It's not meant to stay there, it's meant to grow from those points. We want to take these techniques completely literal as this is the self-defense technique, this is it. No, sometimes someone's going to move different on you. That's what these drills kind of help you adjust without going with fancy footwork. If you don't have fancy footwork, this is great. And let's face it, we're not getting any younger. I don't dance around like I used to. I mean, I can still dance around, but it's a waste of energy. I mean, I can just sit there and get smarter about this stuff. Why do I need to dance around? Just stay in motion. So get your guard up. When I say stay in motion, get your knees loose, get your hands like this. So you can just keep the little motions. It don't have to be a lot, but just keep something twitching. Turn yourself. No, don't stop. Twist. Boom. Go. So you're here. Wham! You can even lean away a little bit, but you got that range. Look at this. Look at me. Look at me. What are you looking away for? Look, right here. Boom. Keep your eye here, but you still go over here. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. That hand. Oh. 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 See that? But now you can keep trying to come across with that, but look, back fist or jab. Back fist. Back fist. Back fist. Back fist. It's a little weird for you, I know. It's not something you're used to.
No, because everything has been to date straight.
Yeah. So now I'm up in here, fighting stance. Get around me. Anywhere. I don't care which way you go. Here's a kick. Why should I let you close the gap waiting for the hand? I got the kick to do the same thing. But now kicking could give you a larger range. This is just above 180, right? Just a little bit above maybe. If I twist a little more, maybe I can get 360, but it's still not really advised to go that far with your hand. But the kicks, that, look. Oh wow, I could get all around with that. So I'm standing here, not like this, but I'm here. Come around me. Boom, roundhouse, side kick, back kick. You keep coming, come on. Boom, now I may adjust after I kick. I'm not gonna sit there and still stay true to that. All right, so what we're gonna do is, you're gonna be the aggressor coming at me any way you can. So try to work the angles. This way you can see me trying to use this stuff too as I'm doing it. And there you go, right. Come in here, get aggressive, get in, close that distance, don't let me in here. Alright, break. But see how that works? I got a lot of range, don't I?
Yeah, it's wicked.
You think you're getting around, all of a sudden I change my angle. I got spinning hook kicks. I got hook kicks. Anytime I could do this, right, I could do this from here. I don't have to spin. If you behind me, get behind me. Spinning back kick would be here. Now just take my back. It's just a back kick. Spinning hook kick, spinning side kick. So I can still do the same concept here. Shift, boom. That's it. It's just shifting my body. And it's all with the little, it's not even footwork. It's just, you notice I'm staying stable for the most part, and then I'm deceptive.
Yeah, and you don't care how close I am because you still have the ability to make that adjustment in.
Okay, so now it's your turn. I'm gonna come around and try to come at you. I'm not gonna come at you super aggressive. I'm gonna work at you a little bit so you can try to stay at angles. Try not to move your feet all around. All right, here we go. Wait, don't let me in. Come on. See how you're moving around? You're following my footwork.
Do I want to do that?
No, not for this drill. But here's the thing, follow my footwork, follow my footwork. Now I got you stepping into my footwork and I change on you.
Okay.
So when you do this, you let me become the puppet master.
All right, so I'm gonna anchor down then, okay. And just use like what we were training.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just stay around. Hit me, hit me, hit me, come on. See how you could do that, but you could throw a strike before you do that. Bang, bang, now you adjust. So you notice I didn't adjust or step out until I threw a strike.
No, you didn't.
Because get close enough to me, as I'm trying to step out, you can still jump and get me. Alright, get close to me, come on. That's our escape out when we're doing techniques. Elbow, hammer, back kick, I'm out. If I didn't move, sumo teaches us this. But watch this, look, see there. Hit my head. So I'm moving my head out of the way as I kick you. So I use techniques. All day long I use techniques. And people don't even notice that. Alright, for the spirit of the tournament training, we're going to do a little point fighting stuff. Point fighting stuff, you can still stay true to your martial arts. But if you really focus on a lot of point fighting, you get stupid strikes like this. So that can really kind of bastardize your techniques or your kempo by doing that. But I get a point. So what game you're playing, you can take advantage of that. Everybody can see that. So we're going to just do little spurts. I'm going to say fight, or you could say fight. You know, we'll trade off on. So this way it's not always my advantage to say fight and I come at you. But for right now, when I say fight, I want you to just come at me. And then I'll say break or something, and from there.
And so just to be clear, I want to make sure that I'm not disqualifying myself.
Yeah.
Targets are anything in the headgear.
Yeah, no face.
No face and anything above the waist.
Chest, stomach, yeah.
Not back?
No back, you can hit the sides.
You can hit the sides, you can, okay.
Yeah, some black belt tournaments you want to hit face and groin, but you're not going to be at that tournament or in that division. So, get your stance back up a little bit. So, generally, we're about this far apart. So let's go this direction here. Alright, here we go. You ready? When I say fight, back up a little bit. I'd rather have you train farther away. Get on that line, I'll be on this line. This is farther than most tournaments start you at, or some will start you about this distance. So I'd rather train with the farther distance than the closer distance, because you might have to try to close that.
Okay.
Alright, ready? When I say fight, I want you to just come in and get your point as fast as you can. Doesn't have to be blasting through me. Here we go. Hold on, I didn't say fight. Alright, here we go. Fight! Right. Alright, so coming in like that is a harder thing. Well, you're just coming in
Without a
and
purpose.
throwing, you're throwing slow. So you gotta close that distance. So I want you to say fight, and then I'm gonna go.
Fight.
See, I had you looking at stuff, and then I went, boop, right, point, call for a point over here. You see how I did that? I had to go in here. So now, let's check this out for a moment.
Slowly, yeah, show me that.
As I'm going in here, boom, 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 right, sidestep. I can still get you over here. Okay, so if you stay still, I hit you. You move there, I can hit you. All right, come on, step over here. Boom, other leg. Or I can just turn roundhouse with that one. Or step over here. I sidestep and kick you with that. I can still get you. That doesn't mean it's gonna work, but there's still all them options. All right, but now you got that.
So again, on one dimensional.
Don't let me in you. Don't let me in at you. You got this range, but you can hit me from all those ranges. All right, when I say fight, you're gonna be the aggressor. Here we go, fight. Come at me, come on, come on, come on. Come on. No points here, right? Come on, get a point, get a point. Come on, fast. Get your point, get your point. Get your point. Break. How's that feel?
That was a good shot.
Okay, so you're good? You okay? You alive?
Yeah. So I'm not getting anything when I'm hitting your arm. There's not a point.
All right, here we go. You say fight.
Fight.
Nice way you moved out of there, though. You would be out of bounds probably.
What would you have
could
done?
learn stepping out of the way.
What would you have done? It was somebody coming at you aggressive. Would you just hold your ground?
Okay, so this is no. A lot of times I would just sidestep.
Okay.
Oh, that's not a lesson we were working today, was it?
We were.
We weren't learning sidestep. I was teaching you to hold your ground.
Well, so many times you have. So yeah.
But not today. So that's what I said. Just because we were working on that one thing doesn't mean that's your only go.
Okay.
All right, let's try it again. You say fight.
Fight.
Hit me, Greg. Just because I'm coming at you doesn't mean you can't hit me. Come on, hit me, Greg. Hit me, hit me, hit me. Nope, that's not gonna do it. You gotta go for those targets. Up break, that's the point.
You let me have that.
Instead of back fist, try a straight shot.
What do you mean? Just a straight punch?
in, yeah.
So today I had the chance of working on something that is really outside of my scope. As we've been, training to spar in an event this fall, everything for me has been, straight on. Nothing, lateral or working things on the peripheral. So that's a thing that I'm really struggling with, is the ability to move and also watch my target and let the target lead. So I am following almost direct with my opponent, and I need to sometimes just kind of hold my ground. Today, Sensei Roger picked it up a little bit just in terms of, harder strikes. And I need to feel that. He got a couple that, rattled the cage a little bit, and a couple great shots to the ribs. So I got to feel that. But the thing that I have to really be aware of is really understanding my surroundings and being more of a peripheral fighter or spar than just something straight on. He talked about threading the needle or leading a receiver. I have to be able to do that. And right now, I've got a few weeks to get that down, but today was very helpful. So I'm understanding Sensei Roger's teaching techniques is how he's preparing me, and though I really appreciate it. So he's taken me from crawl, walk. I think I'm still walking, but hopefully I'll be getting close to running by the time the event starts. So when you say burst, you're just coming in. You're coming in with a flurry.
I'm gonna just come in like quick. Boom, boom, boom.
Okay.
1-2 shot. Out. So, like I said off camera, think of it as the point fight, ready, fight, break, or fight, go, 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 break. So I'm gonna come at you a little burst, then I'm gonna back off. This way you get set. Try to set yourself back up. Don't worry about if I hit you or not. Don't sweat it. I'm gonna come at you. Well, I'm gonna come at you real quick on some of those bursts.
Okay.
Don't let that get in your head. Just get a sense. And one thing I really gotta work on you with is actually making contact.
Yeah.
So just hit me. All right. Ready? Don't be afraid to hit me. I'm gonna hit you. Here we go. Fight. Nice. What you got? You jammed me. Oh. All right, here we go. Come on. Come on, Greg. Come on. Come on. Come on, hit me, Greg. Woo, kick me. Punch me. There you go. You see me? I'm close enough. Hit me. Break! I lose a point. I punch you in the face. Well, I heard you talking. Say a couple things, but I heard you talking about something like, hopefully you'll be able to run by the time you get to that tournament. Truthfully, you may not. You may not because it's so close, but that's okay. Use this tournament as a training ground. If you win, lose, draw, whatever happens, happens. At this point, all I'm trying to do is get you to just move better. One thing I want to make sure you can do is touch me. And then break down that mindset of you fighting against me. I'm not the holy grail of fighters, To you I am because you haven't fought no one else. But I'm also the worst person you ever fought in sparring.
Well, I'm a huge football fan, and it's like I'm going up against Myles Garrett every day in practice, so that when I play on Sunday, and I'm prepared. Yeah. So going against you, and I know you're not going at full throttle, but my confidence, I'm not going to take anybody for granted, but my confidence level I think is going to be a lot higher just because I have the privilege of going against you on a regular basis.
I was going to say, don't put your confidence too high. Some of those kids are fast.
Oh, no doubt.
They'll come in, and remember one thing, you could beat them in a fight, but this is all they need.
Yep.
When I lost to 16-year-olds, and I was like, man, I've been a black belt longer than they've been alive. I lost a point fighting the 16-year-old.
Well, trust me, confidence is not going to be...
Really? I was like, that kid barely touched me, right? But you got enough to get the judge's eye. I was like, okay, it happens. It didn't happen a lot, but it has happened a couple times. I mean, they're really good too. Those kids were, winning everything. And then when they got old enough to be the adults, a few of them beat me a couple times.
And I know that you're not hitting with real strike, but if you've got a couple, you're getting clean shots in me.
Yeah.
And I know we've talked about it a few times. I need that. I need to feel that. And I'll feel it tomorrow and the next day, of course.
Like I said, with point fighting, you just get that touch. If I was defending my life for some reason against some kind of person that's coming after me, they might hit me just a little bit. I'm gonna hit them hard to knock them out or whatever it takes, or just hit them in the right spot. The level of control.
Well, I will say this, it's hard to fight somebody that I consider Roger a friend and somebody that I admire. To punch somebody that you
punch me, man.
But I know, but I have to get out of that. It's hard to do that. It's just hard enough.
I can take it. And when I can't take it no more, stop. I just stop for a moment and then I'm like, oh my God, what happened? But yeah, I can take it.
No, I know you can. Trust me.
So don't be afraid of that. So with that said, I hope you guys stuck around this long in the video. If you haven't subscribed yet,
just do it.
Just do it. Subscribe. Come on.
I need ice packs today.
Ice packs for Greg. And it's Greg with 2 G's at the end of his name. In the beginning of the video, in the intro, it has 1 G. I told him I'm not changing that.
He's not changing it.
Maybe if I win a fight. Now.
Maybe
I'll do a new intro if you win the fight. If you come with a trophy, we'll do a new intro.
Done.
Then we'll do your name right, the way you spell it.
I haven't heard it yet.
But God bless you.